I'm so proud to be a member of the Walpole community and have been for 30 years. One of the best decisions Nancy and I ever made was to come here. What a wonderful place to raise children, and what a great place to be part of. I'm proud of what we've accomplished as a community, whether it is the schools, whether it is recreational facilities, whether it's the senior center, whether it's the police and fire, whether it's the environmentally sound salt shed that we built. All of these things are really important. And over the years that we've been here, I'm very proud to have been part of it. One of the most successful accomplishments that we've had over the last many years is the introduction of the community center down on South Street, and specifically the components of that that relate to the senior center and our ability to serve our seniors and serve our veterans. We've enhanced the services greatly, and we needed to do that. Our senior population is a growing population, and one that really needs our attention. I'm particularly pleased that we were able to continue to provide many of those services during the pandemic, given that our seniors were some of the most affected people in our population. I applaud the work of the people who run the senior center. And for our children, and for those who are active recreation types that are beyond children, we finally built a recreation facility up off of 1A that meets our needs. I'm really proud of that. It took literally 20 years from concept to actually coming online, but we got it done. And we did it in some very smart ways. We acquired the land for $400 an acre from the state. That's unbelievable. And it's a parcel that's large enough to accommodate future needs. So for the next 30 years, I hope the town will continue to invest in that site, and who knows what it's going to turn into over that time. But bringing online those two multi-purpose artificial turf fields with the lights is going to extend not only the life of the fields that we currently have, because we can now manage them more effectively, but it's also going to give us opportunities to extend the season. No longer will teams have to stop practicing when the sun goes down. In addition, we've seen that there are organizations that want to rent the fields. So we've had a lot of success recently through the recreation department of having tournaments played up on the new fields, and the feedback has been incredible. But it's more than that. We've also got new baseball diamonds, softball diamonds, we've got walking trails, we've got the potential to add many different things on top of it because we were smart enough to rough in utilities such as water and electric, so that if we decide to build additional facilities on the site, those things don't have to come in and tear the place up. That is a really, really well-designed and well-built recreation facility. I have to say, every time I drive by it, I'm really proud that we did that. I work for everyone, whether it's the school kids and making sure that they have a proper education from a programming point of view and from a building point of view, all the way to our seniors, and making sure that we have the services that we need to provide to our senior community and everyone in between. It's about keeping the big picture in mind. It's about thinking strategy and vision, and having a vision for the town that goes beyond the current day. We talk about the recreational facility, how that's a many-decade opportunity yet to be had by those who are going to come after us. That's visionary. But it's also about the pothole. One of the things that I've learned along the way is that potholes show up in a whole bunch of different ways, whether that's somebody having a flood in their backyard or a mudslide down on West Street, or whether it's a real pothole, and those things actually need to be dealt with. I've always been accessible, and I'm willing to look at the smallest things that affect the lives of the people here in Walpole. When we think about the history of our town and the fact that we're about to celebrate our 300th anniversary, it'd be interesting to look back and see how Walpole has progressed over the last 300 years. And it does make you wonder about the next 300 years, and what Walpole will be like 300 years from now, and what the people who live here will say about those of us who live here today. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished. You should be proud too. And I would love your vote on June 5th. Thank you.